actually all supplements, but we'll go for it. All right. So one of the questions I had was actually what supplements I take and what supplements should they be taking. There's going to be 3 supplements that I recommend for everybody to take if they're getting into resistance training. Of course, there's going to be more, but the 3 essentials that I suggest to everybody are going to be your protein, what you take post-workout, help with muscle recovery after you're breaking them down during your lift. Right here I have my branched chain amino acids. Those are also going to help with recovery. These ones will actually have a little bit of D-aspartic acid in it as well, which is going to be like a natural test booster. So maybe some girls might not want those ones specifically, but there's a bunch of different branched chain aminos out there that will help with like muscle soreness and muscle recovery, like I said. And then the last one is going to be creatine. So creatine is going to be one of the most proven natural supplements on the market, actually. So it's going to be really popular. The biggest thing I would say is going to be anytime you're supplementing, you always want to make sure you're staying hydrated. As with anything, you should be staying hydrated regardless of whether you're taking supplements or not. But obviously, if you're putting a lot of powders in your body, making sure you're staying hydrated is going to make it a little bit easier on your kidneys. But so those are going to be the 3 essential supplements that I recommend to everybody. Other than that, I take nitric oxide boosters, which are going to be like vasodilators, increase blood flow, open up your veins. I also take pre-workouts every now and then. I really try not to abuse the pre-workout supplements, but if I'm feeling drained from work or whatever it might be, I'll definitely take a pre-workout. Another thing is actually going to be a carbohydrate complex, which I throw in with my protein shake. So it's literally just carbs that you can throw into your protein, make it a little bit easier to increase size on top of the meals that you're already getting in. Then on top of that, we have multivitamins. Multivitamins are going to be essential for everybody, help with daily health, essentials, energy throughout the day, metabolism, immune system, you name it, multivitamin is going to be good for it. CLA is going to be conjugated linoleic acid. It actually helps tone the midsection. It will also help to put on a little bit of lean mass as well. And then lastly, the last thing I can think of is going to be omegas or fish oils, help with joint health, hair, skin, nails, things of that nature. So I believe that is all the supplements that I'm actually taking currently. Like I said, those first 3 are going to be the main ones. If you have the money for the other ones, I know supplements can get expensive. Go ahead and grab them all, but you'll definitely notice a difference for sure. So another question that I had is, when did I first get into weightlifting or resistance training? And that would be whenever I was about 15 years old. I was a sophomore in high school. I was one of the smallest kids in my grade in both height and weight, and I pretty much got sick of it. So I started with just a pull-up bar in my door, had some push-up handles that I could do push-ups on. I had one of those ab wheels that you roll out, roll in. And then I think I had 1 pair of dumbbells, about 15 or 20 pounds. And with those, I created a circuit. I would just go through it, hit pretty much every muscle group that I could. And I would do that daily for probably about 2 years. And then after my senior year of high school, I gained access to an actual gym. And I started going, I think I did 3 days a week whenever I first started. Splitting muscle groups into 2 muscle groups a day, like chest and back, bis and tris. I think I did legs on their own still. And actually, whenever I first started lifting, I didn't even have a shoulder day. I just thought I was getting shoulders through everything else. But you know, as you progress, you start to learn, and you grow from there. But today, we're here at Falls Fitness. Shout out to them for letting us use their facility. We're gonna hit chest. So right now I am supersetting incline bench, and I'll actually superset it with incline cable flies as well. But with that said, let's get started. Okay, the next question is my current workout splits. So, as I said earlier, whenever I first started lifting, I was going about 3 days a week. Now, I'm actually trying to go pretty much every day, 7 days a week. If I have an off day, it's just because I feel like my body's hurting, and I feel like the best thing to do when doing any type of resistance training at the end of the day is just to listen to your body, which you learn as you continue through your fitness journey. My splits right now, I'm doing legs twice a week. I'll do them once on Monday and once on Thursday. I'm doing back twice a week. I'll do them once on Wednesday, or it once on Wednesday, and it once on Saturday. I'm doing chest once a week. My chest day is going to be Sunday, arms on Friday, and then shoulders on Tuesday. I believe that's everything. Another question that I received: how do I improve my muscle definition? And there's going to be a couple ways to do that. They all tie in together. Obviously, coming into the gym, getting a good workout in is going to help with that. For muscle hypertrophy or muscle growth, the rep range you actually want to stay in is going to be between 8 to 12 reps. So if you're just getting started, 3 to 4 sets of 8 to 12 reps should be perfect. Now on sets 3 and 4, they shouldn't be easy. You should be close to failure, if not failing, at 8 or 9. You shouldn't be completing every set on set number 4. You should be pushing yourself to your limit. Another way is going to be obviously eating clean. So myself, I eat every 2 hours. Most of my meals are going to be brown rice and chicken, brown rice and tuna, or every now and then, instead of the brown rice, I'll do sweet potatoes. In the mornings for breakfast, I'll have eggs and oatmeal. You could do salmon instead of the tuna or the chicken. But I mean, your meals are going to be boring. One of my exercise physiology professors was lecturing one day, and he was talking about how crazy it was to him how people love or obsess over food. Like food is just an object that we use for fuel. There should be no reason to love it. And ever since he said that, it just kind of clicked in my mind. You know, flavor doesn't really mean anything to me as long as I'm fueling my body the way I should. So I've kind of just blocked out the idea of good foods, and I understand that the clean foods are more beneficial in the long run. But now, we're going to get started with some dumbbell bench press and dumbbell flies. Another question I got is going to be the foods I eat before and after my gym sessions. So, like I said, I eat every 2 hours. I try and get about 5 or 6 meals in throughout the day. Before my lift, I guess you could say my meal would actually be a shake. So I did talk about supplements. I have 2 scoops of protein and 1 scoop of carbs within my shake, and about an hour before my lift. I will eat 2 hours before my lift, but I don't want an actual meal in whenever I hit the gym, just because I don't want to feel bloated. I don't want a full stomach whenever I'm hitting the gym. That's why I do a protein shake, still getting the nutrients in, but it's a lot lighter on the stomach. And then I'll also have another protein shake, exact same thing, 2 scoops protein, 1 scoop carbs. So it's about 48 grams of protein, close to 40 grams of carbs for those shakes. And then once I get home from the gym, I'll jump right into another meal. You can expect it to be like 2 cups of brown rice with 2 packages of like those tuna creations that you can grab from Walmart for like $1. So next question is actually going to be, how do I prevent myself from binge eating? And that's going to be a very personal answer. It's going to vary from person to person, but I can definitely tell you how I get about it. So I know what I'm trying to do long term. I know the physique that I'm reaching for, and I know the type of foods that I need to be eating to reach that. So going out and having fast food frequently is obviously not going to be beneficial to somebody who's trying to lean out, trying to improve their muscle definition or things of that nature. So you have to understand in your mind what you really want at the end of the day. You can eat this food and you can have the pleasure of this fast food for the 15-20 minutes that it lasts, or you can tell yourself that, you know, I don't need this fast food. I'd much rather have a nice physique or my dream body that's going to last much longer than the 15-20 minutes of that fast food meal you're about to binge in. That goes for Oreos. That goes for everything. Now, I'm not saying you can never eat fast food. I'm not saying you can't go out, have a good time with your friends. If you're over 21, go to the bar, whatever it might be. But keep everything in moderation. I still go out. I still have a good time. I don't stay away from fast food completely, but moderation is key. Just know what you're trying to do in the end and stay true to your goal. Alright guys, this video is a wrap. Shout out to Falls Fitness for letting us use their facility. Also, big thanks to Audex Apparel. If you guys like this shirt, if you're interested to see what else they have, I'll drop a link right here, and you guys can check out all their clothing. Super comfy. I promise you'll love it. Also, if you guys have any other fitness questions, feel free to send them my way, either on Instagram, in the YouTube comments, whatever it might be, and I'll be sure to get those answered to you. Appreciate you guys for watching. Catch you next time.